This is my story. In my own words, 10 years ago, I got married. It was a marriage of my choice, something that was quite rare in the family I belonged to. In our society, marrying someone of your own choice was considered a betrayal of the family. There was no concept of a love marriage. It was seen as going against the family's wishes. I met a girl on social media, and our conversations grew deeper until we fell in love. I told my sister, sister-in-law, and mother about her, and after some initial resistance and testing, they agreed to the marriage. It felt like a miracle that I was able to marry the person I loved. When I left my home to join my in-laws, I burned all my past struggles behind me. I thought, what's done is done. There's no point in looking back. I tried my best to fit into my new family. It's not easy for a girl who marries for love to be accepted by her in-laws. The taunts from my mother-in-law and sister-in-law, the opposition, I endured it all. I took care of everyone, served them, and adjusted to their behavior. I did everything for the person I had chosen to marry. I thought this was my life now. I loved my husband so much, more than I thought I was capable of. He too loved me, and together we built a home. My in-laws eventually accepted me, and I became their favorite. I was a woman of good looks and character, and I knew how to carry myself. I had locked away my heart like a treasure chest, and only my husband had the key. No other man mattered to me, not in the morning, not in the evening, not in sickness or in health. My only goal was to keep my husband happy. We had 3 children, alhamdulillah, and I took on all the responsibilities of raising them. I never let my husband feel any burden. I thought, this is our little universe. If anything happens to them, what will we do? I never wanted to trouble him, whether the problems were big or small. I turned every difficult moment into strength and limited my own desires and needs. I believed everything revolved around them. My husband loved me too, but perhaps I loved him even more, as if he were my very soul. I had turned my small world into a paradise. But after 10 years, it felt like someone had shaken me awake from a deep sleep, saying, "Wake up, come out of this dream world." During a trip, my husband told me, "I love you very much, but if I ever get a better option in life, I won't hesitate to take it without asking you." In other words, he was telling me that if he found a better option, he would take it. Hearing this felt like a shock. The foundation I had spent 10 years building, the life I was so proud of, suddenly felt like it wasn't mine anymore. It was as if someone had cut my legs from under me, and I fell to the ground. My heart felt like it had stopped beating. I felt like I was living in a beautiful dream, but the reality was that a woman has no real home. She leaves her parents' home and goes to her husband's home, but that home is only hers as long as her husband accepts her. If he finds a better option, that home is no longer hers either. I felt shattered, broken into tiny pieces that could never be put back together. I have become a being who has no connection to this world or its people. If suicide weren't for